Hi friends, it's Amanda. Thanks so much for being here and watching. Joining you today for more Pinkfresh Studio Joyful Day inspiration. And joy indeed, because look at those very pretty pattern papers and this tiny ephemera. Isn't it similar in design to this fabulous cut to you cut file? And I just couldn't resist connecting the two, and well, it just inspired my whole idea for my layout. So taking inspiration from that very special piece of ephemera there and using it to back the cut file. And look at that, those gorgeous pinks, yellows, that lovely soft minty green is just beautiful. And I'd really like to focus on pattern paper today. So this one is called Being Us. And I'm going to use that also to back my cut file. So lots of pattern paper love happening from me today because, you know, the Joyful Day collection, it's so pretty. So many beautiful different layers and florals and patterns, and I just think I needed to, make the most of it. So going to just very lightly trace around that shape and cut it out quite loosely, just so I'm not being wasteful with my paper, because when a paper's that pretty you want to hold on to as much spare pieces as you can, don't you? But there we go, just having a rough look at that. Of course, once I'm happy I will glue it down and trim it up a bit better, but just making sure I'm happy with the design, making sure that because it does have those stripe lines through the hexagons, that they are in fact in alignment with how I would like the cut file to sit. And there we go, look at this. Very pretty. Those colours are gorgeous, aren't they? So lots of, as I said, there we go. Lots of pattern paper love. And the other thing I'm going to focus on today is a multi-photo layout. So lots of pattern paper and lots of photos. So yeah, this gorgeous paper, Small Beginnings. And again, I'm using the B-side, although it feels wrong to say B-side because it's so gorgeous. Very pretty. And these are my multi-photos. You can see that they're like a series story. They work sort of 1, 2, 3, coordinate perfectly. And of course, the pink in them is beautiful with the colours of the Joyful Day collection. But they're a little bit large, so I've decided to frame the photos with the die cut ephemera wreaths. Now these are the same wreaths, so they are from 2 packets of ephemera, and the reason I've done this is actually because I ran out of the other yellow coloured wreath from the packet as well, so I've used 2 the same, but you could have used 1 pack of ephemera if you wanted to recreate this look. And then a chipboard sticker for the main part of the story here, the laugh, the part that makes her, light up the world. Yeah, and on that goes. So we're just trimming them up, and again focusing on shape as well. So we've got the lovely circular file, and then we've gone for circular framed photographs as well. So lots of repetition in design with me. Always a themed colour, always a repetition, always very careful and thoughtful in how my pages come together. Yeah, very orderly. There we go. Aren't they gorgeous? Very pretty framed photos. And now to pop them into my page. So I'm bringing back that paper. I haven't stuck that down yet, but I'll get onto that shortly. I just want to think about where I'm going to position them. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Hiding from the camera. Say boo. Laugh. She probably won't appreciate that I said that. But there we go. I've mounted them down now. I've actually used foam tape for the underneath of that cut file just to lift it a little bit and stuck my photos down. And I'm not sure what happened to that footage, but that's what we did. Coming in now with some gorgeous Joyful Days puffy stickers and that piece of ephemera that inspired pretty much the whole layout really. And just sort of playing with placement and how I'd like to really draw attention to that photograph on the left, the one in the very pretty frame. And I mean, the fact that it is a different cut, slightly different, it's got that more red tone to it, and it's a chipboard piece, it has more dimension. It's already a point of interest, but we're just building on that as well. And really now my favourite part, just playing with lots of embellishments and tucking things in and trying things out. And I love this part of the play. It's what I love to do best, is all the fiddly parts at the end and getting that finishing touches look. So lots of die cut ephemera. As I said, I do have sort of 2 packs mixed in now, and yeah, you know, when you're starting to come towards the end of a collection and there's a bit of everything, and sometimes all the favourite pieces are gone, but there's still so many. And that's one thing I love about Pinkfresh, is that we have so many amazing embellishments as well as pretty papers. So yeah, that always works well for me. And look at that one, smile. That's a very cute banner flag there. And I love it. Again, it draws on those beautiful pops of yellow. Cardstock phrase stickers. I'll have to use a few of those, definitely. I like a few of them. Smile, so happy. There's a few lovely ones there. But I think we'll start with sticking down those florals because, yeah, I'm happy with them. So we'll go with that first. As I said, just a really simple, playful page. Really just, I mean, it's just all about that gorgeous pattern paper, isn't it? Telling my story, but using all the pretty features that the Joyful Day collection offers. Foam mounting some pieces. And I started off with putting that piece there, but in the end, yeah, I move it. It just didn't feel right at the top there, so using it to draw attention to that other photo, just adorn it ever so slightly. Because even though it's not the feature photo, it's still part of that series and we want attention drawn to it. And again, another pop of yellow, so just these tiny pops of yellow throughout the page. That's mostly pink, and yeah, very, very pretty. There we go, tucking that one in. And you'll notice that I don't always stick a whole cut file down. I like to leave leaves a little loose in case I want to, you know, either pop them up or, yeah, tuck things in and underneath them. So, yeah. There's those puffy stickers. Just adding them in. Again, tucking things in and under. There we go. So really it's, yeah, just a very pretty floral page for my darling girl. And a nice way of incorporating multi-photos without perhaps doing a grid or a line of, you know, or numbered. This is just really pretty following around the circle line, isn't it? Soft and gentle and, yeah, quite feminine. So perfect for our girls. And just having a look now, and I've noticed that that puffy sticker is just a little bit heavy, so I'm just going to pop a tiny bit of foam tape beneath it just to hold it up so it's even with the cut file, because of course that's foam mounted as well. So there we go, looking very pretty. And now just those extra embellishments. What am I going to add? I like that puffy sticker. It says perfect moment. So, and I think any moment you get her to laugh and smile and be happy and share her joy is definitely a perfect moment. So popping that one in. Everything always has a purpose with me. It's always very thoughtful. It's never just I like something so on it goes. It has to relate and be part of that storytelling. Particularly as a lot of my journaling is always at the back of my pages and not on the front. So I do like those hidden clues on the front. These little nibblers of stories and beginnings, or, yeah, hints and clues. So lots of pretty embellishments. Still playing with those puffy stickers. That one says you are enough. And I think that's really important. She's at that horrible teenage years, and I don't say horrible for her. I mean, it's horrible that, you know, there's lots of tears and emotions, and it's just a tricky age. So I just want her to know she is enough and she can do this. And when she smiles, the whole world lights up. And yeah, I liked that sticker. It said you're magical, but I just couldn't think of where it would work and tie in with the page. So I think I discarded that idea. I've come back to those cardstock stickers, and I'm going to use that one, So Precious. There we go. Tucking it in. Yep. Precious indeed. And no, I still wasn't happy with it. On it goes. There. That's that's better. And a few more stickers. So happy, and I think that needs to go on, definitely, because it really was perfect moment and so very happy. So as I said again, it's always those little sentiment things and tiny clues that I love to include on my pages. Yeah, I like that, but it just doesn't fit for me. So even though that one says believe, and I thought it was a really lovely message for my daughter, but it just, oh, maybe it'll tuck in there. Yep, do you know what? I like it there, I'll keep it. And there we go. So that's my cut file with photos embellished and ready to go, but I need to add my title. So I'm using the tiny puffer alpha stickers that you can see on the screen. These ones are fantastic because you get 2 sheets and all those colors, and really just gives you lots of possibilities. And yeah, so I've got your smile lights up the world, and then I'll add just a little more to the bottom there. Here we go, come on. And it will say shine bright. There we go. Your smile lights up the world, shine bright. And then of course my real title, which is My Girl. And again, I've gone and used another set of puffy alphas. These are those gorgeous pretty blue ones. And look, I think I'm almost done, but because I've added shine bright, it inspired me to grab those stars off those. You can see I've almost used all of these ones, those gorgeous phrase words. Aren't they gorgeous though? I love puffy stickers. You can never have too many puffy stickers. Never enough. They're really fun. So just adding in those stars. And for finishing touches, I'm just going to add a tiny sprinkle of sequins. So just from my stash, adding a few in. And I'll just sprinkle them around my page where I think I want them. And once I'm happy, I'll glue them down. And oh, look at that. It's just such a pretty page. I really hope you've had lots of fun watching me today. It's a simple layout. It should be simple. It should be fun and enjoyable. But just look at all those gorgeous pattern papers, and what a fun way to do a multi-photo layout. I really hope you've enjoyed watching. If you've got questions or comments about my process, please pop them down below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Please press the like and subscribe buttons and all that jazz, and have a wonderful, happy, arty day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.